Welcome back to another video to help you prepare for your U.S. Naturalization Interview. In this video, I will test your knowledge of the 100 civics questions, test your English reading and writing ability, and help you to review your N400 application form by going over some very important questions and definitions from the N400 that the officer may ask you during your interview if you don't want to miss it. Are you ready for this challenge? First, I will only ask you the questions without providing you with the answers. Then I will repeat the questions and provide the correct answers. And feel free to pause the video to write down the answers as you go. Let's start with the civics test. Remember, for the civics test portion, the USCIS officer will ask you up to 10 randomly chosen questions from the 100 civics test questions list. You must answer 6 questions correctly to pass the civics test portion. First question, what do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? Next question, what is one reason colonists came to America? Third question, what does the president's cabinet do? Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? We elect a president for how many years? What is the rule of law? Name one right only for United States citizens. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? Last question, why did the colonists fight the British? Now let's check how many correct answers you get. Hopefully you've got all of them right. First question, what do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Third question, what does the president's cabinet do? Advise the president. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. We elect a president for how many years? 4 years. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Last question, why did the colonists fight the British? Because they didn't have self-government. Did you get at least 6 of the answers correct? If you got 6 of the answers correct, congratulations! You can pass the civics test portion of the citizenship interview. All right, now let's move to the English reading and writing test. And remember, for the reading test, the officer will ask you to read up to 3 sentences on the tablet. You must read aloud 1 out of 3 sentences correctly to demonstrate an ability to read in English. And for the writing test, the officer will read up to 3 sentences aloud and ask you to write them up on the tablet. You must write 1 sentence correctly to pass. Usually these sentences are based on the official vocabulary list the official USCIS website provides. Let's start with the first sentence. Now, I'm going to show you a sentence on the screen, and I would like you to read it back to me. Now listen carefully to this sentence that I'll say, and I want you to write it down, please. The United States has 50 states. The United States has 50 states. Okay, can you read this sentence on the screen for me, please? All right, now please write this down. Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. Lincoln was the president during the Civil War. Please read this sentence. And here's your last writing sentence. We have 100 senators. We have 100 senators. Now, let's check your answers. I will read the sentences, and please listen carefully. How many states does the United States have? Let's check what you wrote. Who is Abraham Lincoln? Let's check what you wrote. How many senators do we have? Let's check what you wrote. Did you read and write at least one sentence correctly? If so, congratulations! You can pass the English reading and writing test of the US Citizenship Interview. Let's go over some very important questions and definitions from the N400 that the officer may ask you during your interview. Why do you want to be an American citizen? When did you become a lawful permanent resident? How did you get your green card? What is your current legal name? Are one or both of your parents a US citizen? What is your current mailing address? What's your previous address? Well, what do you do for a living? What is your current marital status? Have you ever claimed to be a US citizen? Do you know what claimed means? State or assert that something is the case. Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution? Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident? In other words, have you ever not filed a tax return? If you have filed all of your tax returns, choose No. If you have not filed one or more of your tax returns, choose Yes. Have you called yourself a non-US resident? Are you a member of the Communist Party? Were you ever involved in genocide or torture? Did you ever force someone to have sex? Were you ever a soldier, worker, or helper in a prison or jail? Did you ever sell, give, or help someone get weapons? Did you ever break the law, help someone break the law, or try to break the law, but you were not arrested? Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer, including immigration official or any official of the U.S. Armed Forces for any reason? Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? What is an oath of allegiance? A promise to be loyal. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? What does it mean to be under civilian direction? Directed by the police or government, not by the military. Comment or like below if you passed the U.S. citizenship interview in this video.